A pleasant afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the fourth session of the UPLB's 19th Information Literacy Program entitled Meet Acta Horticulturae, a horticulture for the world in transition. By the way, I am Danilyn Cao, librarian from UP Rural High School, and together with me is Mrs. Jovelyn Albay of UPLB Main Library. Also joining us this afternoon, the chair of the committee, Ms. Romelyn Minggin, together with the technical team, Jaren, Michelle, Gladys, Joel, Ella, Jamie, Mavic, and Max, and of course, the rest of the committee members. Thank you so much for your never-ending support. But before we start, I am inviting all of you to register for the raffle draw later. So there will be 3 winners who will receive 100 peso load or 100 pesos sent via GCash. Okay? So our webinar this afternoon aims to explore and learn, of course, about the Acta Horticulture Journal information and how to use the online journals platform. But before that, I'd like to go over of some of the reminders for our activity today. First, this activity will be recorded for documentation purposes. So our activity today is also being simulcast to the official UPLB University Library FB page. Second, please mute your microphone and turn off your camera throughout the session unless acknowledged by the speaker. In asking your question, the link is being flashed on your screen now. You may start posing your question while the talk is ongoing. Your questions will be entertained after the session. Fourth, everyone is encouraged to stay until the end of the activity and to accomplish the evaluation form at the end of the session. Electronic certificate will only be given to participants who successfully registered, participated, and answered the evaluation form. Also, please make sure to double check the information you provided in the forms, especially your email address. Fifth, a gentle reminder also in posting your e-certificate. Kindly cover or blur the signature. And lastly, please remember to be polite, pay attention, and actively participate. Again, for your questions and clarification, you may scan the QR code flash on the screen, or you may go to the pigeonhole that AP/19 ILPS4. Okay, so and now it is my pleasure to introduce to you our resource speaker. He has been working with EDSCO for 12 years and providing support to academic libraries throughout the country. With recognition of his expertise, he was promoted to a regional sales manager for both journal and ebook section for Southeast Asia. His experience in the industry allowed him to understand libraries' needs and how to help libraries enhance their collection with content that will support the university's curriculum and research area. Without further ado, let us welcome Mr. Charlie Manciba. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Danilyn. Thank you for the introduction po. So I'm Charlie Mancibang po. I'm handling the regional sales manager for Southeast Asia, particularly handling the journal side, the print journal, e-journals, and mga publishers package po, and also handling the GoBee, which is our book and ebook ordering platform po. Okay. So for tonight's session, I'm gonna provide a brief presentation for Acta Horticulturae. Unfortunately, we have tried to contact the publisher that sila na po mismo ang mag-provide ng training, but unfortunately, they are not available. So currently, ako na lang po ang mag-provide po ng training for Acta Horticulture. Hopefully, it would suffice po in pag-present ko para sa inyong library po. Okay? So let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, so just a brief information about this particular journal, Acta Horticulturae. So currently this is being subscribed by your library po through EBSCO, and I think it's for a few years na po ninyong sinasubscribe po ito. So for this particular title, this is being published by the International Society for Horticultural Science. They are the world's leading independent organization of horticulture scientists. So they're a group of individuals, organizations, government agencies that devoted to horticultural research, education, and industry to improve yung human well-being. Okay. So for this particular society, it's founded noong 1864 pa po, but it was formally constituted into a society in 1959. So this publisher is based in Leuven, Belgium, and they are a founding member of the Global Horticultural Initiative. Okay. Their primary mission and vision is to promote and encourage research and education in all branches of horticultural science, and to facilitate cooperation and knowledge transfer on a global scale through its symposia, congresses, publications, and their scientific structures. Okay, so for your subscription of Acta Horticulture, this is a quarterly publication that's being published and accessible by the members and subscribers of this particular journal. So for Acta Horticulturae, they have around 730 volumes online, around 38,000 and more, and increasing in articles po nila. And currently, according to the publisher, there are around 200 plus libraries around the world that subscribe to this journal. And on a daily access po, it's around 17,000 pages ang nag-access sa journal na ito worldwide sa mga subscribers po. Okay? And I'm also showing you on the next slide is their other publication. They also have Chronica Horticulturae. It was launched 2005. And another one is called Scripta Horticulturae. Yan. For this particular public, it's a monograph. Okay. So they also published this one in case may mga interested. Meron din sila ibang mga publications. Okay. So this is just a brief information of the publisher itself and yung journal na sinasubscribe po natin. So next one is I'm just gonna show you on how to access this Acta Horticulturae to your library patrons, whether it be within the IP address or within the institution or remotely. Okay. So basically there are three ways to access this particular journal. First one is simply go directly to the website of the publisher, or you can go through your library's website po sa online resources. Okay, I'm gonna show you later po kung paano po. So through your library website, simply click on the online resources and then searching yung journal subscriptions. And once you click on that, it will show you Acta Horticulturae po. Okay? And you simply click on that title and it will redirect you to the publisher's homepage na po for this title. Okay? And another one is through your EDS. Since UP Los Baños has your EBSCO Discovery Service, you could simply type in Acta Horticulturae sa search box niyo dyan sa library website and it would show you yung link na po ng this title. Okay? So I'm gonna go on and let me close this one. Go to your library website po here. Medyo naglalag po ako. Okay. Anyway, here na po. So this is your library website po, right? So first thing para ma-access po natin is you go on the online resources. Okay. Go on the journal subscriptions. Once we click this one, lilipat po tayo sa mga list of subscriptions po natin. So here. So it shows you ito po, Acta Horticulturae. So very simple. We click on this one and then it will redirect us directly na po sa homepage ng journal na ito. Okay? This is the second one po. Ang first one is we can go directly sa website na ito po, sa URL po nila. Okay? So as long as the user is within the IP range of UP Los Baños, directed na sila agad dito. And if remote access naman po, I'm just gonna show you later kung paano na-access through remote access, okay? So going back to your homepage, library website, I mean, sa homepage, here, let me close this one. Yeah. So ito pong search box ninyo, this is your EDS search box, right? So you could also simply type in Acta Horticulturae here. Yan. Click search and then mag-redirect na yung EDS natin to search for this title. Okay? So let's give some moment. Okay. Yan. So currently here, ito po siya. So ito po yung Acta Horticulturae natin and you can see the full text access. Right? So we simply click on this title para ipakita po yung access level po natin. So currently, we have a full text access for this title from 1963 up to the present. Okay? So basically, from the start of their mga publication po nila up to the present, meron po tayong access. And how to go to the publisher's website, we simply click on this one po, publisher's site, click it po, and then redirected naman po tayo sa Open Athens natin. Since I'm outside of UPLB's IP address, so for example, I'm a student, then I need to log in using my Open Athens certificate po. And then papasok na po tayo sa homepage ng Acta. Okay? So going back here, let me go here sa journal subscriptions. So go here. So ito po yung homepage po ng Acta Horticulturae. So ito po, very simple lang po ang kanilang interface when it comes to accessing their content. So ito po siya. It shows you the Acta Horticulturae homepage. And this one will show you Acta Horticulturae books by the number. So if we click this one, yeah. So it will basically show you everything na na-publish na po nila. So currently, ang pinaka-latest po nilang na-publish was September 2021. That was last month. Since this is a quarterly nga po, so they have meron na po silang 1,322 publications na po. Okay? So from 1322, from the very first one, from the very first beginning, dito po sa 49 to 1 to 49 yan, we can access everything na articles po nila dito. So for example here, let's go back sa pinaka-current or latest po, ito po. If you would like to check on the content, simply click on this one. Okay? Now, as you could see here, meron po kayo nakitang list price dito. It's because I don't have an access for this particular journal. That's why it's showing me kung magkano po yung particular issue. But if nasa Open Athens po ako or nasa IP range po ako, wala na po ipapakitang ganyan po. So basically, this is the publication, International Symposium on Plum and Prune Genetics, Breeding and Pomology. And these are the articles for it po. So all of these articles you can browse. For example, here, let's try this one, Developing New Prune Cultivars for the California Dried Prune Industry. So once we click on this one, it would show you the abstract first here of this particular article or journal. Yan. And then kung gusto po natin makita po yung article itself, we simply click on the article here. And it's a PDF format. You can download it and then you can send it to your students for their reading, or pag may research po sila, they can do that. So let us try to click on the article full text. But please remember, wala po kong access nito, so it would show you differently po. So it asked me to log in for my subscription credential for this particular journal since wala nga po ako. So ito po ang lalabas. But for your part, wala na po lalabas dito. It would already show you the PDF of this article na po. Okay? Yan. So going back here, yan. Another thing here is for language. They also have a different language for their journal. So in case you have UPLB has a foreign students, they can either select kung ano yung native language po nila. They can select here. They can even select Filipino nga po. Pwede rin po rito. Let me try here. Filipino. So lahat po dito magiging under Tagalog na po siya. So it gives your researchers an option kung anong language po nila gusto. Pwedeng in our own Filipino language or English, or even here, I even saw a Cebuano po here. So in case meron po tayong Cebuano students, ganyan-ganyan, they can even convert the language to their own Cebuano dialect po. Okay? So very, very easy to use. Like the publisher said, their interface is very easy to use and very user-friendly. Okay? So going back here, dito po may search box din po tayo dito. We can simply type in kung ano na pong kailangan natin hinahanap. Let's say we are looking for strawberry here, and we click search. Yan. Here, so it would show you the articles regarding strawberry po. So ito po lahat po siya. Yan. So you can either choose na po kung ano pong nakikita nitong kailangan dito. Pwede na pong i-click and then it would redirect you to the article, full text po. Okay? Let me try to go back. Here. Okay, so going back, here's the first one. Yeah, so another one, let's try another article here. Growth and productivity of early and medium late maturing plum cultivars in the Belgrade area. So it shows you the article itself. It's parang global po siya. You can see meron tayo sa Belgrade, may sa iba-ibang bansa na mga research regarding horticulture industry. Okay? So let's try to search on this one, click this one. So ito po siya. And then makita ba, if you would like to read on the full text, very simple, click lang po natin and it would show you the full text na po. Okay? And another one here, references. Kailangan po ninyo mag-login, then you will see the reference list for it po. Okay? And then another one here is how to cite. So of course, if we are doing our paper, we need citation tools. simply click on this one and it will show you the citation tools na po para po sa work po natin ng ating papers for our master's or doctor's degrees po. Okay? And another one here, let me check here sa homepage po nila. Ito naman po, this one is for the books nga po. Once we click on this one, it would show you all of their publications po. And then this one po, books by divisions po, commission and work groups. If we click on this one, it would show you subject areas. Okay? So it would give you different divisions or subject areas nga po. So for example, we are looking for division plant genetics, ornamental plants, for example, vegetables, horticulture for human health, horticulture for development. Meron na po siya, naka-segregate na siya to different subjects. Okay? Meron din silang commission of bananas, cultivar registration. Okay, so let's try ornamental plants. If we click on this one, so ito po lahat siya. So marami po ito. So all of the content po of this particular journal, ma-access po ninyo. You can download it. You can email the content na download po ninyo and send it to your students. Wala pong restrictions to access it. Okay? So very easy. So let's try Asian Horticulture Congress. Here, so ito po siya. So makita nyo list price. Because I don't have the access, it shows me an option to buy this article or this particular journal. But on there, nakalagay sana buy this book. Okay. So it shows you the editors, the publication date, yan, volumes, and saan naganap. This one is in Bangkok, Thailand. Okay. And if you would start on reading on their specific articles, simply click on any article na kailangan ninyo rito or kailangan po ninyo. Let's say, new hybrids of torch ginger as a cut flower in Thailand. Simply click on this one. Lalabas po yung abstract and then the full text andito na rin po. You can simply click on the full text. And while we are here, gusto po natin makita yung next na article. We don't actually have to go back. Meron po tayong arrow here. You can go here forward. Lilipat po tayo sa another article po for this particular journal. Okay? So this one naman po is rambutan. It's one of the best known fruits in Asia. And Thailand is one of the largest producers of rambutan apart from Indonesia and Malaysia. Ganyan. Then if you would like to read on the full text, again, click on the full text lang po, and then it will show up the PDF format na po that you can download, email, and print it out as well. Okay? So very, very easy to access this one. So this one again, this one is for durian naman po. So again, access po. Okay? So I'm gonna just go to the homepage of the publisher itself. Ito, yes. So this is the homepage of the publisher, International Society of Horticultural Science. And I'm just gonna show you their publications, okay? So currently they have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 different publications for this journal. And what you have right now is Acta Horticulture. Meron din po silang iba, like meron silang fruits. Let's check on the fruits. Yeah. So this one is another journal of them. Fruits, the International Journal of Tropical and Subtropical Horticulture. Yan. Meron din po silang EJ. Ito po. This one, ito po. Yan. This one is the Journal of, nakita ko na po yun. Anyway, hindi ko pa makita yung title. Anyway, ito po, International Society of Horticultural Science. Saan yung title ng EJHS? Hindi ko makita yung title mismo. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you different publications na meron din po itong publisher po. Okay? So going back again here sa ating library website po, I'm just gonna run through again on how to access this particular journal of yours. So there's 3 types. Either go directly to publisher's website, and if we are under the IP address of UP Los Baños, it wouldn't ask you to log in pa ng username and password. Ma-access nyo na po agad yung homepage ng Acta Horticulturae. Okay? So second way of accessing it is through here, online resources. Click on the journal subscriptions. Okay? And click on this particular title, Acta Horticulturae. Okay? And lastly, through your EDS, pwede po ninyo ma-access po yun. Dito sa search box po natin sa library. Yan. But I could say po, sana ditong search box po natin medyo nakikita po sana agad ng ating users kasi they need to browse down pa po. Yan. But anyways, kapag sanay naman na po sila, it's okay. But here, so we can simply type in Acta Horticulture and then redirected tayo ng Discovery Service. And then it would show you the access and kung kailan, hanggang kailan yung access natin. So it's from 1963 up to the present. Okay? And currently, meron nga din po kayo dito sa collection po ninyo ng mga print periodicals for this title. And it shows you kung ano yung call number. So meron din po kayong print copy and meron din kayong video recordings for this particular title po. But if you would like to have the full access, simply click on this one. Yan. And then click on the publisher site, then redirected to Open Athens. Log in lang po yung student or faculty member and then pasok na po sila sa homepage ng Acta Horticulture. Okay? So basically, that's it for the Acta Horticulture. I hope naintindihan niyo po yung pag-use. Very simple nga po, like what the publisher said. Very upfront naman po yung pag-access po ng journal nila. Doesn't you don't have to go through different pages pa po. Simply click lang po kung anong kailangan po nilang title and then article, click on it and then lalabas na po agad doon yung article na kailangan ninyo in full text. Okay? Yan. So, any questions so far regarding Acta Horticulturae po?
Thank you so much, Sir Charlie, for the short but informative discussion about Acta Horticulturae. May I remind, by the way, I am Jovelyn Alba, your moderator for the open forum. May I remind the participants to key in your questions at pigeonhole.at/19th ILPS4. Is there any questions ready? Sir Jaren? For question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please give the best feature of Acta Horticulturae. Thanks. From
Okay.
our anonymous.
Well, regarding the best feature of Acta Horticulture, I guess it's the content itself. It gives you a diverse and wide research regarding sa mga horticultural products nga po. Not only on a particular country, but it's a worldwide. As we can see from the list of their journals or publications, from different parts of the world. So meron from Europe or from US kung paano po sila nagtatanim doon. It shows you all of those details po in a different countries settings. Like we have checked, meron nga from Belgrade, meron from California, meron from Thailand for their rambutan and durian, ganun. So it gives a wide whole range of information, not only on, yun nga, sabi ko po, not on a particular region settings, but more on a global setting nga po ng horticultural industry po.
Thank you, Sir Charlie. We hope that that's answer your question, Mr. or Miss Anonymous. For the second question, is Acta Horticulturae accessible through mobile phones?
Yes, as long as yung mobile phone po natin, yung nakakonect po tayo sa IP address. We are using the Wi-Fi of UP Los Baños. Or even sa Open Athens, I think we can, kapag mag-login po tayo ng Open Athens, using our mobile phone or even tablet, we can access it po. Because basically right now, when it comes to any online resources, whether it be a database or single title journal, accessible na po yan to all media, kung ano pong pwede magamit, either laptop, cell phone, or even tablet, it can be accessed po.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is there another question? May expiration po ba yung mga downloaded kong articles? Thanks po.
Wala po. Once you have downloaded a certain article, nasa inyo na po agad po yun. So once you save it in your laptop or sa desktop po ninyo, ando doon na po siya. Hindi na po siya mawawala sa inyo.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Another one is Acta Horticulturae, a journal or a proceeding? Is it ISI index?
For this one, I cannot answer you directly because even when we check on the homepage nga nila, when we check on a certain title, di ba napansin nyo, buy this book. Di ba? So, kahit nga ako nagtatanong, bakit how come it's buy this book, not buy this journal or buy this article? So, for this one, I need to jot down the question and maybe send this question to the publisher so that they can answer us directly, and then maybe I could send the answer back to Sir Pius po.
Thank you, sir. For the anonymous, request namin yung inyong email address. So, kapag po may answer na yung publisher, we can email you.
Okay, sige po, ma'am.
Sir, another one, is it ISI index?
Same po, ma'am. I have to double check that with the publisher po.
Sir, another question. How is Acta Horticulturae superior from other databases?
Well, it would depend what where are we comparing it po. Of course, if we're gonna compare apples to apples or apples to oranges, it's gonna be a different story po. But if we're gonna compare it basically on the horticultural industry or horticultural content, then their content is very, very superior pagdating po sa industry na to, knowing that they are the leading society when it comes to this horticultural industry po.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Next one. Will I search the individual article contained in the Acta Horticulturae if I do my searching using EDS?
Yes, that's the benefit of having your EDS. So if you have a particular term in mind na po, pagdating sa horticulture, simply type it in and then lalabas na po sa EDS result list natin yung mga articles, and it would show you kung nasaan po siyang database or kung nasa mismong Acta Horticulturae siyang content, lalabas po doon.
Thank you, sir.